Virgo. That's what we have for you guys today. We're going to be doing a you versus them. I'm going to be seeing your energy, their energy, and then what happened between the two of you, what wasn't said, and then let's see what goes on from there. Let's see your energy. Okay. Energy. All right. So there's something about a home. Maybe you guys are trying to look for some type of, it's like not having enough for something. There could have been some type of like reckless behavior. This could be a good time to hold on to your money though as well. It's like, I don't know if you're struggling with obtaining money or just saving money. I'm not too sure, but I do see you trying to work towards something, like trying to, has to do with the home. Maybe you're struggling right now to pay your bills, but there's like a lot of foolish decisions, like reckless. Maybe you guys went, you know, and spent a little bit more than what you were supposed to on something. Now you're looking back at it, but it threw you off balance. Now with the person that's on your mind, this person right now, they're not really doing anything. I do see them taking a break. They're really like thinking about things, but they're not following their intuition either. There could be some type of like secrets that came out that they're really contemplating on. Something forbidden. You guys could be dealing with somebody who's within the occult. Got more fire signs here popping up. There's also addictions. I don't know if it's over drinking, but there's a need to change. Like somebody wants to change like their focus. Somebody's healing here too. There's a lot of, yeah, somebody's healing with somebody. There was a lot of PTSD that happened here. It's like somebody triggers somebody a lot. There's a lot of like just be careful looking into things. I do see somebody possibly dealing with some type of court issues or something with the law here. Could be finding out that somebody has some type of legal issues. Has something to do, I don't know, it's like somebody could be getting like some, I don't know, it's like somebody's pressing charges on somebody for something that they didn't do. And it involves like sexual acts, I don't know, but, and it's all because of a separation, or maybe somebody, I don't know, it's like somebody broke something. There's a lot of trauma here. Let's see. Yeah, bad karma. This is gonna be a huge as lesson. There's somebody who's like stalking somebody too. Be careful if like if you're sending negative energy to somebody, just know that that shit's somehow gonna backfire. Maybe you're paying somebody for this, or maybe somebody paid somebody for this type of service, but I don't think it's gonna get to this individual. I do see somebody that has like fear of missing out on a situation as well. Whoever this person is, they don't have such fond memories of you either. There's a lot of like thinking. I do see somebody trying to get somebody's attention though. Could be some type of like, it's like something forbidden. I said addictions, habits could be happening too. There's somebody that's always stuck in their like thoughts about you. Maybe this is due to them and you, I don't know, but there's one person that is like stuck with what happened. Like they're not ready to let the issue go, while the other one's like trying to heal from the situation. I do see there's some type of disruption happening. I don't know if it's like this person doesn't want the other person, but they don't want them with anybody else either, if that makes any sense. Because I mean, why would you treat somebody like this if you want to be with them? Maybe this person's just trying to bring chaos, or maybe you are. I don't know. Release yourselves where you guys quit, but there's a lot of like getting one up on the other person. Let me see. Why is this one reversed? Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. Yeah, somebody's with your energy. You're not really looking at things in a positive manner. I think you're very much in your ego. You're like thinking of things to say. Maybe you still have a lot to say to somebody that you haven't really got off your chest. And it's like your judgment is kind of wrong though. At least you're trying to bring that to your awareness that maybe the way you're trying to go about it is not the way to go about it. And I do see it's like sneaky behavior though. It's like you're plotting something. Maybe you could be even thinking about what you're going to say to this individual, but there's an imbalance here. Let me see about your person. This person's not happy. They feel very guarded against you. They know it's unrequited love, but they could also be with somebody else that's helping them get through this. This person has the strength to move forward. So I mean, if you're coming in to disrupt them, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, you're just gonna get blocked somehow, or something is. If you're sending a message, maybe it's not getting through to them either. They're working on something though. I think that they're trying to move forward. Feel free to switch the roles. Yeah, there's like a missed opportunity. Somebody could have constantly tried to make the effort, but it got nowhere. And it could have caused them to like just move away from, yeah, they stopped communicating, they stopped trying. Like I said, this isn't a missed opportunity. Let's see. What you wanted to say and you couldn't say. Let's see. Or you didn't say. You could have fallen for this individual like Not for how they looked, but the way they looked at you. And there is like, you're wanting to forget the situation, but in back of your mind, you want them to come back. But you know you have to let this go. I don't know if it was the words that were exchanged. It's like, you want this person to be happy for you. Not to accept you. You want this person back. But I feel like you're scared that they're going to reject you. I don't know if it was things said. Yeah, you don't want to give up now. Like, I don't think you really know how to work with this individual. It's like the wrong things are always said. Maybe you let your anger get the best of you. But you won't make the initial conversation either. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to come back from this, I guess you could say. Let's see about that, your person. They feel the same way. It's like they don't know what to say. They find you attractive though. They still like, thing is, they're looking at it from a more, they're looking at it from a different perspective though. They want you to be honest somehow. Like, they want you to like open up to them. You guys could have maybe not, yeah, the communication was horrible. This person's burdened by the situation though, whether they show it or not. But I feel like they just threw their hands up. They could have done something that they regret as well. They don't know how to tell you that. It's like knowing that you're like untamable, I guess you could say, is what makes them more attracted to you, which sounds super fucking weird. But this person's hiding more than what you think as well. The only difference is like, maybe they're I'm getting like, they have their own like flaws, but in a different way. I don't think they're like your flaws though, is what I'm getting. They keep thinking about it over and over, like what happened. They don't want to really remember how things were like, just fell apart. But right now they want to be left alone. They don't really, like I said, they don't really know how to come back from that. There's a need, they want to get balanced out. This person knew shit would get worse, so they had like no choice, so they're getting to that stance. This person could have said some awful things about you when they were upset as well. And when you guys fight, their mind could have always been on something else. Let's see, anything else for Virgo? Yeah, this is like, so yeah, this is definite ending. This is an opportunity for you to like really balance things out in your life and heal yourself. This is a chance for you to like really take some time to self-reflect though. Yeah, you need to learn how to raise your words, not your voice. You know, it's the rain that grows flowers, not thunder. And I know it's hard to change because maybe you don't know how to, it's hard for you to really communicate what you truly feel without feeling like it's a sign of weakness. But you know that there's no movement forward when it comes to this. And there's a need to like really keep your personal business to yourself at this moment too. Yeah, there's like this is an opportunity for you to recognize the patterns you've developed. It's all because of like belief programming. It's shit that you absorb from the past, like your past surroundings, and I think that's what's kept you stuck. And you gotta understand that they're not working for you. The patterns, they're just causing more harm than good. And there's a need to really like just accept that if you keep doing what you're doing, you're always gonna keep getting to where you're always getting some bullshit patterns. There's a need to like really let go of grudges when you, even though you did something to somebody else. Yeah, there's a lot of gaslighting, like blaming somebody else for the shit that somebody else is doing. There's healing. There's a need to heal that. Sometimes we only have knowledge of ourselves, and we think that the universe around like is worked around us rather than realizing that we're all in this shit. Like we're all battling with different demons, but at different levels. And the thing is, like, until accountability is actually taken, things won't go right for you. And I'm not sure if like you realize that if you really want a new life, it's gonna cost you your old one. Friends, relationships. I don't know. Because you gotta understand that those meant for you will meet you on the other side eventually. You can't, like, your biggest enemy is comfort. Always living in the same patterns that you're living in. It's only gonna keep getting, like, it's like a rocking chair. It gets you nowhere, basically. You just end up in the same situation over and over, except with a different person. Until you actually recognize that it's... Sometimes we don't realize it's us that's the problem. Especially when we find ourselves in situations over and over. Like, that's when you really need to, like, sit your ass down and be like, fuck, like, it's not them, it's me. And I'm telling you this because this shit's what I've been through. If you constantly find yourself in the same situations, you gotta, like, maybe it isn't them. I think self-awareness is one of the hardest things for us to really accept. But it's very necessary. At least if you want change. You can't keep blaming other people for the situations that you end up in. But yeah, that's all I got for you, Virgo.